Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. And tonight is a very special night because I will be ranking every month of the year from worst to best. That is right, folks. I'll be ranking every month of the year from worst to best. And as you can see, the thumbnail is not accurate because, YouTubers make their thumbnails clickbait all the time, okay? So this thumbnail isn't accurate, okay? Marge is an S tier and River is not B tier, but, you know, that's just how it's done. And also, I just thought it would be funny. And we also have Iggy here in the thumbnail. If you don't know who Iggy is, he's my original character. He's a penguin. Yes, he's Iggy the Penguin. He's a character I created a few years ago. And yeah, that's him in the thumbnail. And you might notice that his design is different from the one in the shorts. And that is because, okay, this design in the shorts. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna wait for more people to join. But I guess I can just talk about it now. But yeah, this design in the shorts, for those who watch the live stream when it's done, who don't know about this, so basically, I've been using this Iggy design for over a year now, and while it's not a bad design, we talked about it on Discord before, but basically we have a lot of basically on Discord, we just struggle to come up with we just struggle on designing the heads for the characters there was a conversation a while ago in like our group chat over where how to give characters different head shapes and all that. And I realized that I was having the same problem with Iggy. It's like I just couldn't get his head shape right. And then I realized, because I want his head to be more than just a basic circle design. I don't want to use the lame ass Lighthouse heads. So that's why I came up with this design. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good. I made I added some hair, just because, it kind of looks like me, but at the same time, it just looks more unique. And I give him a red scarf because, not only is red my favorite color, but, it just fits him with being a penguin, and, he lives in the Arctic and all that. His face is more pointy here, just because, I just want to make it stand out. But honestly, I really like this design. And honestly, I think I may have landed on the perfect Iggy design. Because I have struggled with his design for over a year now. But I think I finally found the perfect one. And let me get some great advice here. By, just adding more depth to the head shapes instead of just making like a circle with the face on it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use this Iggy design from now on. But if anything changes in the future, then I'll let you guys know. But yeah, as of right now, this is the Iggy design that I'm sticking with. The new Iggy design is old much. New Iggy, yes, the new Iggy is peak. Honestly, like I actually love this design. This is a good design. Cause man, like I thought I pressed the call button, but yeah, it's like trying to find a head shape is hard because it's just so hard. It's like, and for months now, I just tried to come up with a different head shape. It was just like it just didn't work. Like one time, Like one time I did try coming up with a design like this, but it just didn't look right. And his head was like just purely moon shaped. Cause I wanted to change his entire head shape into like it kind of just looked like the moon, like it kind of just looked like a moon shape. It kind of just looked like this, except it was just wider and all that. But yeah. A new Iggy, yes. A new Iggy design is peak. I honestly like it, and I actually think I'm gonna use this from now on. I'm actually gonna use this from now on. And the assets, and Iggy's assets. I have to redo those in the shorts soon. So there's that. And also because the the Iggy Tunes file comes out next month, or it's supposed to come out next month. I don't know. Might come out in February or March. Who knows? But also, I've been thinking about changing the name from Iggy Tunes to Iggy's World. But I was like, there's already Pyro's World, so it's like, but there's already BND Tunes and Flip Tunes, so it's like, I thought about Iggy's World, but it's like, no, there's already Pyro's World. It's probably like making his own show. But like, there's BND Tunes and Flip Tunes. People we used the same names before, so I can just use it here, and that's fine. So yes, guys, I think the new. I think for right now, I'll still call it Iggy Tunes. But don't be surprised if it changes to Iggy's World soon. Because I was thinking about calling it something like that, or the Iggy Show. But I was thinking calling it the Iggy Show. But no, I was like, no, that's too basic. It's hard to come up with a name for a series. But yeah, either Iggy Tunes or Iggy's World. But yeah, we're just gonna call it Iggy Tunes for now. But yeah. And also, guys, do you see the subscriber count? 389 subscribers. And it's all because, once again, this one video, it keeps blowing up. And people keep commenting on it. Look at this. And now I'm at almost 400 subscribers when I just reached 300 3 days ago. That is insane. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. Damn, at this rate, I might reach 500 by next month. So far, the first episode. Honestly, I don't really want to spoil it yet, but all I'll say is that it involves cereal. But it's not like the most. It's not the most, exciting detail, but it involves cereal, and it's gonna be good. Just wait. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I've already been live for 8 minutes now. So let's just get into what the stream. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it. Months of the year ranked. So yes, guys, I will be ranking every single month of the year from worst to best. Months tier list. Months of the year tier list. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I'll be ranking every single month of the year from worst to best. Not really worst to best. Just saying my thoughts on them. So yeah. And after that, we'll rank these months by how we'll just rank 2025 with the months. Like I'm just ranking this year as a whole with the months, and then yeah. But now I'm just ranking the months of the year like overall. You know how I feel about them. So let's get it started. So January. January, if I'm being honest, it's not a very good month. You know, the vibes are just not there. And you know, don't get me wrong, New Year's is good. New Year's is good because it's a good start to the year. You know, people start the year with a lot of hope. At the same time, it's just kind of depressing because the weather and school starts once again, and it's just the vibes are just kind of around this time. So I'll give it C tier. I'll give it C tier. January is just kind of mid, but I'll try to make it a good month next month because I'm trying to make 2026 a good year. But I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. And then we have February. Now February, I have mixed feelings on February because one, it's my Valentine's Day, and two, I just the weather is again, it's just also not great, but I don't know. Let's see what you guys think in the chat. And two, all months are pretty good except February. Damn. And first of all, it doesn't have to be complex. She uses with interest characters. That's true. Sure, felt long as usual. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like January always feels like the longest month every year. It's like January never ends. Oh, that's pretty good. It's February. It's because of my birthday month, isn't it? And no, it's because of Valentine's Day. And people hate Valentine's Day. But honestly, even though I don't care for Valentine's Day, I wouldn't say I hate it. No, I just don't care for it. I'm not jealous of like the couples. But I've been single. I've been single for I've been single for 15 years. That is how long I have been alive on this planet. And honestly, I don't hate Valentine's Day. It's just, sure, it doesn't have any reason to exist other than capitalism. But it's just that they don't care for. I don't really hate it. But at the same time, February as a whole, it's just the same as January. It's just mid. It just doesn't. It doesn't do much for me. Your birthday is epic. Thanks, friend. Yes, your birthday. Your birthday is a great day. Your birthday is awesome. Okay, then we have March. Yay, my birthday month. Yeah, March. Be honest, guys. March is pretty solid. And no, I'm not saying this because I'm biased. But the more I think about it, March is just kind of a chill month, Now, look, even though there's St. Patrick's Day, which is literally a day after my birthday, and that holiday is the worst holiday ever. Like, no joke. It has no reason to exist. But other than that, March is pretty chill for the most part, Nothing really bad happens in March besides, where was COVID in 2020? There was the pandemic in 2020, but other than that, March is pretty cool, March is pretty chill, in my opinion. And then we have April. I'm sorry, but April is just a mixed bag. It's like it has Easter, sure, but I don't celebrate that And also, April's just it's kind of a filler month, to be honest. Nothing really happens in April. But you know what? Actually, I'll put April next to March because April is also just kind of a chill month. Nothing really happens. I'll still say April is just it's a pretty chill month. But at the same time, it's just kind of filler because you're just waiting for school to be over. At that point, it's just like get me the hell out of here. Like, get me out. Now Power's just spamming around emojis in the chat. That's okay. Now we have May. Now May. And May, in my opinion, is it's kind of it's pretty it's actually pretty solid as well. And there's Mother's Day, and there's also yeah, last day of school. School finally ends for most of us here. I'm pretty sure. I swear, I swear, the schools who force students to go until June are just assholes, bro. But other than that, May's a chill month. Now we have June, which is the start of summer. I'm gonna be honest. The summer months just don't really do much for me. It's fun at first, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know. It's like it's chill, but at the same time, they're really not. Sometimes, but you know what? I'll throw June in B tier. And then we have July. Now, July we have Independence Day, and that's really about it. I mean, July is just. I mean, we have Powerwood's birthday in July, so. And that's pretty cool. But other than that, July is just, I don't know. July's a mixed bag. It's really a mixed bag. I think I just had to put it in C. No offense, Pyro, but just but the month overall just doesn't do much for me. Then we have August, that's when school starts again, and that's when things start to kind of go downhill. So, I don't know. August is just there. It's just a filler month. I've heard people say this too, that August is just a filler month. Nothing happens in August, so. The school starts too, so you know what? Fuck it, it's going in D tier. Fuck August. No offense to Flippy and BMD. At least I still miss you, BMD. We all miss you. Yeah, September. It's really just the same as August. Just nothing happens. I don't know, man. I really can't remember much of what happened in September besides Labor Day. 9/11. But September's just another main month. I'm sorry, Sonic Reaper, because Sonic Reaper was also born in September. And then we have we have the last 3 months of the year. These are the ones that matter the most. These are the ones that matter the most. To some people. May is when you complete school. What even happened in May? I don't know. Early July was peak. I hate July 4th because all my fingers be shooting fireworks. What's even worse is that I hate when my neighbors shoot fireworks the day before or after the 4th of July. Sometimes neighbors shoot fireworks way after the 4th of July. It's just like, why are you doing this? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, come on. There's no reason to be shooting off fireworks after the 4th of July. Like, sure, if it's midnight on July 5th, you get a pass, but other than that, no. Like, no. Where'd it go? No! Oh, shit, it froze on me. I really hope it doesn't reset everything. Oh boy. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. God, why is everything just glitching? Come on. Can't do it on my birthday. It sucks. Like July's peak. For real. Also, July this year was actually pretty fun for me. Well, late July. Anyways, early July was just, Yeah, July overall, it was alright. And then we had October. Okay, now we're down to the last 3 months of the year. These are probably the most important months of the year to most people. October, even though there is Halloween, which I don't celebrate. But, you know, October, I'm not gonna put it in detail. I'm just gonna put it in. Honestly, October this year was. I don't know. Autumn is my favorite season. So, I like the vibes around this month. So I'll put it in C. I'll put it in B. Then we have November. I mean, besides Thanksgiving and Veterans Day, what else do you have? There's nothing. There's nothing exciting about November. Besides Thanksgiving, which I don't really care for. But if you like it, more power to you. I just don't care for Thanksgiving, so. Veterans Day is. Veterans Day is cool. Veterans Day is nice, but other than that, it's just. I'm not gonna put it in D. I'll just put it in C. And then we have December, which is this month. December. It used to be my favorite when I was a kid because of Christmas, but now that I'm older, it's just, I don't want to put it in D. Now I'm older, it's just, It's just, with school and everything, it's just stressful, and also the holidays just make me depressed now. As I've stated on the last stream, it's just, And there's also exams, which are stressful, and just, but overall, the vibes around this month are enough to keep it in B. So it's going in front of October. Just for the vibes alone. Like I said, it's also mixed for me because, vibes around Christmas just feel really forced now. It's like there's no true happiness, and it's just, I don't know, man. My brain is just a jumbled up mess. During this year was kind of atrocious except for Thanksgiving onwards. Also true, November was just, it kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I uploaded, my Sonic Play videos, which were fun, but, November as a whole, we can leave November behind. For the most part. But, I'm not gonna be in detail. Just, some good stuff happened. Also, it's just mid. And yeah, that's my month of the year tier list. So, where's the best? I'll put. What's the best month of the year? That's hard. I think. Actually, I might move April down a tier. Because honestly, there's nothing memorable in April. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in front of. And then November, yeah. July's better than both. April's better. I'll put November in the middle of February and January. And yeah, I think that's it. I think this is it. Mac and cheese. Oh yeah. Mac and cheese. Dude, mac and cheese is so good. God, I love mac and cheese. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but it's my favorite food of all time. Literally, any day. It's my favorite food ever. Especially on Thanksgiving. Man. Dang, no A tier. I was gonna. Dude, okay, honestly. Okay. You know. Okay. Has anyone else put their months in A tier? Let's just see. Let's just see. You know what? Okay. I mean, months tier list. Let's see it. Oh, dang. Dang, I didn't have no A tier or S tier. You know what? I'll put March in A. You know what? I'll put March in S tier. And then, you know, guys, this just goes to show how to press that. Because, you know, like, there's no good months. So I'll put March in S tier because it's my birth month. Put June A. And May in B. There we go. October always seems to be a consistent A tier month. Yeah, honestly, October is pretty chill, so we can move that up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Yes, this is my months of the year tier list. So yeah, that's it. Alright. Let's just save it. Okay, now let's reset it. And now we're ranking these months based on how this year has been for me. How my 2025 has been. Okay, so I've got my record saying this has been one of the worst years of my life. So it's not gonna be pretty. Okay, it's not gonna be very positive. Yeah, I actually set my ranking in the classic crew. I actually made a ranking, so But honestly, I'll go more in depth to it. It's working January mad, February bad, March decent, April bad, May mixed, June mad, July mad, August decent, December bad, October mad, November decent, December too bad. Okay, so yeah, this is my ranking, and let's just start off. Let's just start off with January. Now, January of this year. In January, it was just, it was kind of just bad, nothing too special. I really can't, I honestly just can't remember anything from, I honestly really can't remember much from most this year, or the specific things that happened to me personally, so. But, I remember in January, there was no wildfires in California, and TikTok got banned. Yeah, dude, I honestly forget. I honestly forget that TikTok got banned at the start of this year for a solid 12 hours. Then I got put back up. It was just like the SpongeBob scene where it's like they put in jail and then, it's just like, okay, time's up. Look, SpongeBob, okay, time's up. It's literally this meme. The TikTok ban was just this meme.
You can't do the time, don't do the crime.
Yeah, see?
Okay, time's up. Now get out.
Yeah, see? Literally the TikTok ban. It's the TikTok ban. That's TikTok ban in a nutshell. Why am I muted? What? Oh, freak. Damn it, man. I forgot. Okay, I forgot. I accidentally, I was trying to press, I was trying to click off Discord, but I accidentally pressed, something else. Because I accidentally clicked my profile and I tried to, just click off the freaking settings and I guess it's my phone just acted up. And that's why it happened. Because this happens with the classic routine where it's messing with the settings and that just happens. Like I said, my phone is just not good sometimes. No. I didn't do it on purpose. I promise. Please. I didn't do it on purpose, man. Come on, I just explained my phone doesn't work well. My phone doesn't work well. It's why I can't it's why I can't press certain features on here. Carlos, you're a great friend. Okay, please. I didn't mean to mute you. Please. Bryce, please come back, please. Let's come back. Please. Comes back and hugs. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Dude, I actually cried. I actually cried, man. Okay, let's just do this. I'll get more in depth. But yeah, January. Oh, freak. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, January this year was just nothing happened. Nothing really happened. So yeah, already know it's going into it's mid. So yeah, C tier. Then we have February. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry to fish face like Elton Girl so much. True. Okay, so yeah, January was mad. February is bad because okay, honestly, February I can't really remember much about February, but I remember making my Sonic plushies video for Valentine's Day. It was, I already told you guys about it. It was rushed, but it still turned, I rushed it, but it still turned out pretty good. But other than that, towards the end of the month, they just got bad, and it's just, the whole month was just, That's why I just gave it, like, bad. And then March, March was pretty decent, my birthday, once again, you know. But other than that, March is a chill month overall, so. And I didn't get sick like I did last year. Oh yeah, you guys don't know this, but last year, like literally a few days after my birthday, I got sick, and it really sucked. I hated it so much. I was sick for days. I had this annoying cough for like a week. It was just the worst. Other than that, this year March was decent. Okay, it was kind of good. Now April it started out good, but then it just actually no, April didn't start out good at all. The first day of the month was just stress. April was it was just bad from the start, and then other personal stuff happened, just didn't make it a good month. So and then we have May, which is mixed. Yeah, May was just a mixed bag for the most part. Just wasn't that good. June is meh because I just wasn't mentally feeling it in June because once again, besides making my Sonic plushies video, I really can't remember much happened in June. So it's just nothing really happened. It's just boring for the most part. In July, I put meh. Well, July's actually it started off mid, but actually towards the end it got pretty. It towards the end it got kind of good, so I'll put it in decent. Put it next to March, honestly. September was bad because just so much crazy shit happened in September, and it's just the entire month just felt overwhelming for the most part, and it just wasn't good. So yeah. Oh wait, I forgot about August. Oh yeah, August. Honestly, August. I'm just thinking back to everything that happened in August. B or C. I'll put it in C just because of the fact that school started again. So it wasn't fun. And also, beginning wasn't too great. October was I really can't remember much what happened in October. Besides again make my Sonic plushies video and and just also had exams at school, so. November, I put decent for November, honestly. November, started off fine, but honestly, towards the end, it just kind of got, but you know what, November was just, I'll put it in, it was, I guess it was alright for the most part. In December, this month, this month has been a huge mixed bag. So, you know, as you guys know, I've streamed every single day this month. And don't be sad. Just remember you don't like the Loud House. Real true. It's so true. Yeah, I also don't like the Loud House on like Gem. It's gonna be so mad, but I don't care. But yeah. You know, I've streamed every single day this month. And you know, but you know, there was also school, and school started getting more stressful with exams. Because you know, I had exams this month in school. It's really less excited for Christmas. You know, when Christmas came around, I just felt really depressed, and I already told you guys on stream last night. You guys already know about it. But my mental health it just came crumbling down. Because of all the bad stuff that happened this year. This year's just been a mess for, you know, personal reasons that I just can't get into. And some stuff you guys can know about. But other than that, you know, December, it's... I can't really put it in bad. Because some good stuff has happened, but at the same time, you know, it hasn't been great. So I'll put it in C tier. So, yeah. I know, no A tier or S tier months, because, you know, this year's just been a mess. But hopefully, 2026 will be better. But you know, even though a lot of bad stuff did happen this year, there's some good stuff that happened. You know, I got more consistent with making my Sonic Plus videos, and you know, ending off the year, I'm about to reach 400 subscribers, and you know, I just got to have fun and chat with you guys on streams. So yeah, even though it was a bad year, it's not like this stuff didn't happen, you know. At the same time, I can't wait to get out of this hellhole over year, because it's just been too overwhelming for me. I don't know how long, I just can't handle it anymore. So, that's why I'm glad this year is almost over. You know, it has gone by really fast. But yeah. I did my months of the year ranked. And I did, you know, months for, you know, I did my months of the year tier list. And I ranked the months, you know, for this year. For me personally. So, yeah. That's it, guys. And honestly, you know, this was just chill. I'm just sitting here and chatting with you guys. You know, just give my own opinions, and you know, this is pretty fun. This is a fun stream. So yeah. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, that's it. Alright, guys. That's it for the stream. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for showing up. I love chatting with you guys, and you know, this was a pretty fun stream. So you know, I'm just happy about that. But yeah, love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and just thank you once again for almost 400 subscribers. That is insane. How I just reached 300 subscribers 3 days ago. And I'll reach 400. That is crazy. But yeah. Once again, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.